सवाल आप तीनों से मेरा एक ही है कि जो लहजा आपने यूज़ किया है, चाहे वो मस्तानी का हो या बाजीराव का हो या काशीबाई को हो, तीनों का अलग अलग फ्लेवर मिला है. तो राइटर को पहले तो थैंक यू कहना चाहूँगा, इस तरीके से लिखा. आप लोगों ने क्या प्रिपेयर किया था, अगर बाजीराव, मस्तानी और काशीबाई तीनों लोग अगर बताएं.
Each one of us had a diction coach separately. Ranveer was working on his, Priyanka was working on hers, and I think for them it was the most difficult because to get that pronunciation correct, to speak with that accent, though she's done a Maharashtrian role before, right? So,
yeah.
But
It's
Ranveer,
still a
I know.
300-year-old dialect, so I think for Ranveer and me both, it was a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
We went from sounding South Indian to North Indian to then finally landing on Maharashtra.
So each one of us had a dedicated diction coach who would be with us on set all the time. Of course, Prakash ji was also available to us at any given point. Anything that we wanted to improvise as far as dialogues were concerned, language that we didn't understand, if we wanted to simplify something or make it more the character, because sometimes after a point you become so much a part of the character in the film that you can start building your own, developing your own dialogues or making it your own. So he was always there around to help us with that.
प्रियंका, लोकल एसटीडी तो समझ में आ जाता है, आईएसडी में क्या माहौल है बाजीराव मस्तानी का?
वेलकम टू द 21st सेंचुरी आलोक. क्या कहूँ मैं आपसे कि इंटरनेट काफी चीजों को आई थिंक आसान कर देता है. आई एम हैप्पी टू बी हियर. यहाँ पे भी बहुत एक्साइटमेंट है बाजीराव के लिए. मेरा माय एंटायर कास्ट एंड क्रू इज गोइंग टू हैव अ स्पेशल स्क्रीनिंग. आई थिंक उनको तो कपड़े वपड़े चाहिए, नथनी पहन के घूमना है. दे आर वेरी एक्साइटेड, द Quantico team. And even the response I'm getting in America for Bajirao Mastani is very, very people are very excited. We were trending in the US all day right now before the trailer even came out. So I'm just, this is a part of history, but it is Sanjay sir's fictional version of the story of Bajirao and Mastani. So it's I think it'll be really wonderful to see how people respond to it internationally.
मेरा सवाल है रणवीर सिंह से. जाकिर सिसोदिया फ्रॉम मकराना मैगजीन.
जी सर.
बाजीराव का कैरेक्टर प्ले करते वक्त आपके लिए सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज क्या था?
तो एक्चुअली जब मुझे नरेशन मिली, मुझे इमीडिएटली पता था कि ये मेरे ज़िंदगी का दस फार एंड परहैप्स फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम सबसे चैलेंजिंग रोल होगा. तो मैंने उसी तरह अप्रोच किया, काफ़ी सारा प्रेप किया. ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 साल के लिए इस फिल्म पर काम किया, 1 साल के ऊपर शूटिंग की. It was very, very demanding emotionally, physically, mentally, but equally fulfilling and enriching. The amount I've grown creatively as an artist, I would give all the credit to Sanjay sir. He makes me a better actor and a stronger and a wiser person. So performing the character of Bajirao was the single greatest challenge of my life so far. And I hope I rose up to the challenge. वो तो दिसंबर में पता चलेगा आपको.
I'm interested in knowing how was that scene shot where you catch hold of that arrow right in front of your eyes?
वो हमारे प्रसाद साहब है ना, जादूगर. ये सवाल आप उनको कीजिएगा. मैंने वाकई में पकड़ा है. आप ऐसे मैंने बहुत प्रैक्टिस की. 100 दिनों के लिए मैंने प्रैक्टिस की. एक आदमी खड़े रहता था, तीर मारता था और मैं यूं पकड़ता था, यूं पकड़ के फेंकता था. So मैंने एक्चुअली किया है सर.
A question for
है ना श्याम जी, बताओ यार, मानने नहीं मेरी बात.
Deepika and Priyanka, I have a question for you. Your Pinga song has run into some kind of a rough weather with the Peshwa descendants, writing a letter saying that that has not been portrayed very well. So, what is your official take on the same?
I would have to interrupt. The production house, they have a clarification on this, so you'll have to contact someone in the production house. No, yeah. So the production house is going to take care of that. Next question, please. Thank you.
It's okay. I can give an opinion on it, Nitin.
Yeah.
This film is definitely a part of history, and as you would see, Sanjay sir's and the production houses, like Nitin said, their clarification. This film is based on a book called Rao, and that is the author's version of what happened in Bajirao and Mastani's love story. So please look at it as a beautiful rendition of an epic saga told from the vision of Sanjay Leela Bansali and nothing more than that.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Team Bajirao Mastani ko बहुत बहुत congratulations on your right towards your right here. This is Simran Singh from Bollywood Nazar. Congratulations to the team. जो ये trailer हमने देखा, it's an epic. मतलब each and every frame is epic. दिख रहा है वो, मेहनत वो दिख रही है. But what is the reason कि 28 days just before the release, 28 days before the release हम trailer देख रहे हैं. इसीलिए कि शायद trailer पे और मेहनत की गई कि trailer इतना जबरदस्त बने, इतना epic बने, इतना grand बने. Please.
No. I think they had a different plan. In fact, you usually see a trailer first and then songs. We're probably one of the first films that has released a couple of songs before the trailer. We had a teaser which had released in July, if I'm not mistaken. So that's entirely the call of the director and of the marketing team in terms of how do they want to space out the content, how do they want to position the film, what is it that they want to say first. In fact, the very first thing, which I guess no other Indian film has done, was to release our trailer, our teaser so much in advance. It's probably never happened. Usually happens for, you know, some of your big Hollywood films. We're probably the first Indian film that has done that. So in a lot of ways, we've done a lot of firsts in a lot of ways. And we mixed it up. We released songs before a trailer. Usually you'll see a trailer, then you'll see the songs. So there's no real formula to that, really. It's not, definitely not what you think it is.
Deepika here, Deepika and Ranveer.
उषा जी.
नहीं, Deepika.
लिपिका जी.
How are you?
आप बहुत दूर बैठी हैं. Hello.
Anyway, my question is.
She's not interested. She's like, anyway, get to the point.
नहीं, sorry. Was
बॉम्ब
my
फोड़ने वाली हैं आप.
slip of my tongue. Slip of my tongue.
ओहो.
Anyway, my question is, that scene was really meticulously shot when Deepika is galloping on the horse and she goes ahead of Ranveer. You make women proud, man.
Thank you.
What was your feeling like, Deepika, that time, and Ranveer as well, you?
मुझे तो लगा है भाई बड़ी तेज है.
No, it's definitely, you know, I think there was a lot of care and caution that was taken when we were shooting, especially the war sequences, the fight sequences. Because earlier in the year, we had an accident where he had fallen off and broken his shoulder. For me, the horse riding sequences fortunately came much later. So I think that by the time we had to shoot together, the trial and error had already, we had worked that out, and we were a lot more careful of how not to probably go through that experience again. So we had all the safety precautions, everything was taken care of. And I think the positive side to that is that as an actor, that's probably one of the best things as an actor, that you get to learn so many different things. We've learned Kalari Paitu. We've learned sword fighting, we've learned horse riding. I've had to learn Kathak for this film. So as an actor, you get to learn so many new things which are specific to your character, which I probably would not have done otherwise. But yes, that particular sequence was, I mean, it's you shoot it like any other scene, but yes, we've taken care of everything in terms of safety.
With this scene, needless to say that Deepika is here to give tough competition to the Bollywood male-dominated scenario.
Priyanka? Priyanka, can you hear me? Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Priyanka, you know, so far you have looked the best in the film. My question is that, what was the most challenging part for you to do? I mean, every scene you are just mesmerizing.
Thank you. I really didn't have much of the hard work. It was Bajirao and Mastani, Deepika and Ranveer who had to do all the hard work. I just came on set, wore my nawari. That was difficult. Wearing an 11-yard nawari and all that real jewelry, I'm not really used to it. I think Deepika and Ranveer worked with Sanjay sir, so they used to keep telling me, you don't know, abhi aage dekho, kya hoga. But I think I came on set and, you know, said my lines honestly. Really, for me, I was experiencing the magic of creating another time. And I used to walk on set and feel like मैं किसी fairyland में आ गई हूँ. काशी विला से हमने शुरू किया था. काशी विला हमने नाम दिया उसको, but it was Kashi's house. एंड शुरुआत वहाँ से हुई थी एंड उन कपड़ों में उस लहजे में उस जबान में everything just changed. It felt like a completely different atmosphere. So I had a blast doing this film, honestly. Challenges और मुश्किलें जो हैं वो I think रणवीर और दीपिका से
नहीं नहीं, डे 3 पे क्या हुआ था जरा बताओ सबको प्रियंका, नहीं तो मैं बता दूंगा। देखिए 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 क्या करी प्रियंका। साउंड इफेक्ट। प्रियंका से मेरी बात हो रही थी ऑन डे 3 ऑफ प्रियंका शूटिंग बाजीराव मस्तानी। आई एम गोइंग होम, मुझे नहीं खेलना ये, क्या खेल, तुम लोग पागल हो, दूसरी फिल्म कर रहे हो, तुम लोग को क्या हो गया, मैं जा रही हूँ घर पे।
I think I was just too
But Priyanka's a
overwhelmed
quick
with this
learner,
childhood of getting
and she
married.
got used to this style of filmmaking very quick, and I have to say she killed it. Buddy, props.
Hi Deepika.
Well, Priyanka ke liye one last question as she has to leave. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hi Deepika over here.
I want to ask her.
Priyanka, hi. Abhishek here.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे
I'll come back to you.
on the right. Alright, Priyanka. So firstly, congratulations. We loved you as Kashi Bai, but since we saw so much of grandeur, I really want to ask you that does Alex Parrish still feel a hangover of Kashi Villa or Kashi Bai right there?
Oh, now you just questioned my ability to do my job. No, not at all. It's my job as an actor to be able to differentiate between my characters, and I think over the years have been able to learn how to slip in and out of characters. जी हाँ, लेकिन मेरे लिए मुश्किल ये था कि एलेक्स के लिए मुझे अमेरिकन एक्सेंट सीखना था एंड फॉर बाजीराव 300 साल पुराना महाराष्ट्रियन डायलेक्ट, तो उसमें थोड़ी सी मैं कंफ्यूज हो गई थी। वैसे भी मेरा बड़ा कंफ्यूज्ड एक्सेंट रहता है, तो अब तो ज्यादा हो गया। But I think otherwise for me it's not very difficult to go in and out of characters.
Thank you, and we're loving Quantico.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. One last question, ladies and gentlemen, for Bajirao Mastani and of course
Hi
Priyanka.
Deepika.
Sorry, I had a question
hi,
for
Deepika.
Priyanka because she's supposed to leave. So Priyanka, thank you first of all for joining us so late. I know the hour there must be really in the wee. So thank you so much for joining us at this late hour. The question is, in America, what is the kind of flavor that people are opening up to as far as this movie is concerned? Because of late, just last week when PRDP had opened up, it had actually opened up as with a bigger box office response than the Brad Pitt Angelina Jolie starrer By the Sea. So are people warming up really well, and are you taking the foray in terms of promotions in America? And by the way, this is Karmik Verma from ikarmik.com.
Hi Karmik, how are you? Very nice to speak with you. I think it is very important, and the globe is actually opening up to the idea of what Indian films are. There is a stereotype of Hindi movies that we break out into song and dance without reason. But I think it's about the education of people to understand what Indian cinema is really about. We come from one of the most prolific film industries in the world. We make about almost 900,000 movies a year, the country. And it's about educating the world that this is what the Indian film industry is. We may have a different language, but we are a force to reckon with. And the success of Quantico as well shows the power of the Indian film industry actually outside of America. Quantico's gone to, we've dubbed in 44 countries, gone to dozens and multiples of countries simultaneously. And that is a big testament to the power of Hindi cinema, because it went before the pilot even aired, because people knew me because I've done Hindi cinema. So there's a big warming up that's happening, and films like Bajirao Mastani, which are so epic and a quintessential testament of what Hindi storytelling, Hindi movie storytelling is. It's not silly, it doesn't take your intelligence for granted, and at the same time it's beautiful, it's epic, it's a celebration, it's tragic, it's dramatic, it's everything that Indian cinema stands for. So I think hopefully, yes, I am doing a lot in terms of promotion when it comes to international. So hopefully with Bajirao Mastani there will be an education of what Hindi cinema can be around the world. And I'm so happy it's happening with other films as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Priyanka Chopra, big round of applause. Zordar talia, please.
I have a question.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Hi Deepika.
I have a question for Priyanka. Please, one
Deepika,
last
over
question.
here.
We've already, run out of time. We are running out of time, running short of time. So yeah, that's all we have. Thank you. Thank you, Priyanka ji.
Thank you
एक
very
फोटो
much.
आपके लिए बोल रहे हैं, है ना?
कैसे कैसे लेके
Thank you. Yeah. One last question for
Deepika over
Bajirao
here.
Mastani.
Deepika.
Ranveer and Deepika.
Deepika, you know,
Deepika.
in period films, runtime is very important in terms of period films because many times people are not able to connect with the emotions set in that era. So how do you perceive the runtime of this film? Like, are there any plans? Because Sanjay sir is not there. So what is the runtime of this film? Because there are reports that initially it was around 2 hours 20, 220 minutes long, and now it is cut down to 150.
Don't worry about the runtime. You'll enjoy the movie.
Deepika and Priyanka. Here. Deepika, here
Here,
towards
I'm
your
still-
right. Hi. There is, with the Pinga song, there is a lot of comparison being drawn to Dola Re. What would you like to say on that?
Buddy, she
I
just
can say,
left.
but
देखा कैसे एन वक्त पे उड़न छू
Okay. I
no, I'm right
understand.
here, guys. Come on.
Where are you?
आए है कहाँ है
I
वॉइस ऑफ
understand-
गॉड
I understand.
बिग बॉस
Please.
हाँ बोलो बोलो डोला रे डोला बोलो
No, I think कि दोनों बहुत अलग situations हैं और दोनों बहुत अलग scenarios हैं. Pinga is, I mean, obviously the comparisons will happen because it's two contemporary actresses working together, look dressed in Indian, Sanjay sir's film. But if you put that aside, if you just see the scenario, मस्तानी और काशी जब डांस कर रहे हैं और it's a metaphor for saying that for today, आज हल्दी कुमकुम का फेस्टिवल है, आज के लिए हर चीज को भुला देते हैं, बस उस बात को याद रखते हैं कि we celebrate womanhood today. And that's what they do. They come together to celebrate their love for the men that they are absolutely in love with, and it happens to be the same guy. And I think that for that one moment in time, they've forgotten everything that happened between them, and it's Kashi welcoming Mastani to the folds of just out of courtesy of being a human and a woman and being respectful of that. And I think that's a very big statement, just in terms of empowerment as well, that women need to support each other. And that's a very different scenario from us. So that's why I think they kind of didn't like
I
each
think
other.
she
They
said,
kind of like each other.
I understand why there is comparison. It's the same director. You have two heroines dancing together, which is probably not a very, very common thing. But in every other way, there's no reason for comparison. The situation in this film over here is completely different. Here it's a song of celebration. And I think she explained the entire situation to you. I mean, what more? But yes, I think we were very, very excited. We were very happy that we got this opportunity to shoot this song together. Priyanka is the first film person I ever met when I came in, when I had not even joined the industry, and she was already a huge star even back then. So she was the first friend that I made when I came in. And I have to tell you that we were so comfortable when we were shooting. It troubled
Much to Sanjay sir's disdain.
I was just going to say, it troubled a few people because I think it went against what a lot of people thought it would be. I think people expected it to be, there to be a lot of tension. I think they expected there to be a lot of, what is she wearing? What am I wearing?
Trailblazers.
Who's
It's in our
dancing?
DNA to break the rules.
So, and it was completely different. In fact, Sanjay sir would keep joking with us and saying, like, why can't you guys like just fight, or, you all to do pugdi from the van and come.
Pugdi kaise hue aa rahe ho?
So it was great fun. It was great fun. It was very difficult, and I think we've watched each other's backs when we were shooting the song. If there were steps that I found difficult, she would encourage me. If she found something difficult, I would encourage her. There were days when we both wanted to give up, and there were days when we both came in with the same kind of energy. So it's been a lot of fun, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner to do that.
Deepika,
That's all we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, because we are supposed to go to the other Audi. There are a lot of fans across the country who are waiting for an interaction, a very special interaction with Bajirao Mastani. So एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं दीपिका, रणवीर और पीसी के लिए.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody for coming out this evening.